Hey guys, welcome to a Robocraft update video. This is going to be the culmination of three little things that Freejam have put out. One containing the changes with the GC and the robots. We will cover a little bit of that. I will also go over the weapons because they're changing, and then I will go over the crates so we know exactly what we're getting with the crates. As always guys, I will leave all the links down below so you can go and have a look, or if you're really clever you can copy the bar at the top and you can go and have a look. But this is just me reading through, letting you know what's coming, giving you my little feedback. Not that it means anything, but hey, who cares, right? Who cares? Anyway guys, with this coming Thursday's major expansion named Epic Loot, there are a huge number of improvements coming to Robocraft. One of the things we haven't talked about much yet are the hugely significant changes coming to Robocraft's economy, namely Robo Points, Robots, Galaxy Cash and Premium. We want you to have a clear idea of what changes will greet you when you boot up on Robocraft on the 28th of April. So they've got a complete summary here guys. Now what I'm going to do is just go through, pick out a few things. And we'll start off with Galaxy Cash. Now, Galaxy Cash is going to be a thing of the past. GC will disappear and it will become a real money balance within the payment scheme they use, X-Solar. So, yep, great. I don't actually have any GC stockpiled, so that doesn't really bother me too much. A new shop interface will feature bundles of plutonium salvage crates and premium purchasable using the currencies from your country. So it sounds like it's going to be all, if you're European it'll be euros, if you're British like me it'll be pounds, if you're American dollars, Australian dollars, you know, things like that. So make sure you bear that in mind guys. Galaxy Cash will be converted into a dollar balance based on the smallest bundle exchange rate, so if you purchase GC in bulk previously you will be getting an extra bonus. And then there's a small note which says users with GC balances will not see a dollar balance in the UI, they will only see it when they proceed to make a purchase as a discount on the purchase itself, i.e. if you have enough dollars it will be free until you have spent all of your dollar balance. This way we can ensure you do not lose anything you had spent previously. So that's pretty nice. Hopefully that works out, but as I said I don't really have any GC, so who knows, eh? Who knows? Robo Points to Robits. All players with existing Robo Points balances will have it all converted into Robits, so you will not lose any stockpiled RP that you have. Yeah, I'm going to get to keep my 190 million. Beautiful. All forge costs will be changed from current depot prices. The main change is to make the forge cost relative to the rarity and the CPU of the item. So a high CPU legendary item will have the highest forge cost. So that makes sense guys. So if you want to make a really big item, it's going to cost you to make it. You know, that's only fair. And then if you only want small items, it's not going to cost you that much to make them. So that's quite a clever idea. Please note, since the number of digits in RP numbers had gotten so high, billions, we have taken this opportunity to divide all numbers down, both prices and your RP balances. This means you will not lose anything you have stockpiled, it's just that the numbers will become smaller and easier to read all round. Okay. You're taking my money? You're taking my money? Premium. Oh, excuse me guys. Premium will still give you unlocked paint colours, an extra platoon slot, double XP and double earnings, but the double earnings will be applied in a different way than before. Each salvage crate will contain a number of items depending on the game mode, more in longer game modes. Each salvage crate will contain 2 rows of items, one for everyone and 1 extra row for those that have premium, i.e. double the amount of item slots. All items that appear in salvage crates are totally random, weighted only by rarity, so premium slots will not have a higher chance of giving rarer items. So that's really good guys. So even though you've got premium, it will not give you an extra, like a bonus to get better parts or anything like that. It just means you will get 2 rows of items rather than just 1. Freejam will not apply any rigging whatsoever to the random number generator in the salvage crates. It will always be totally fair and totally random. Well, I don't know. Can I see how it works? And then I'll tell you if it's fair or not. And then down the bottom, guys, they're going, since we're moving a big step closer to becoming in beta and coming out of early access with the update, we are increasing the prices of premium to the following. 1 day is going to be $1.19, 3 days $2.99, 7 days $5.99, 30 days $10.99, 90 days is $28.99, 180 days is $44.99. So still keeping the prices low compared to similar games. So it's going to probably cost well, for me, maybe £2 or £3 more per month, maybe. I don't know. I buy it monthly, so I'll have to have a look into that. And I buy in Great British pounds, not dollars. So, yes. They go on. We strongly believe that all these changes, in addition to the weapon rework, which we will cover in a second, will improve the overall Robocraft experience and make it both deeper and easier to grasp as we move the game forward towards exiting early access and full-scale launch. So that's the GC and RoboPoints to Robots thing, guys. They're basically just changing the names and stuff by the looks of it, and just changing up the actual real money side of it a little bit. So we'll move on to the next bit. We'll look at the weapons. So lovely picture at the top there, guys. But to allow for a much greater variety of robot builds, we're removing the old vertical tech tree and robot ranking systems and replacing them with a freer and more contemporary, gotta collect them all, loot-based progression system, which should provide a fairer and more diverse experience for all players. Matchmaking will be by CPU and player skill alone, and as such all weapons will be rebalanced to allow for each weapon to be viable for all robot sizes. So that sounds really cool, guys. Matchmaking is going to be done by the CPU of your robot, so if you only have 600 CPU, you should only be matched against bots of a similar CPU size. Player skill, from what I've got from the forums, is basically your KD and your win-loss ratio. So and I think it's also based on the damage you deal as well. So the damage that you deal, the kills that you get, and your win-loss ratio is part of your player skill. So we'll just have a little look down, guys. I'm not going to read through all of the little bits of blurb, but basically what it's going to be is the Laser Wasp is going to be absolutely pointless at long range, but will be devastating when you get up close, and it will basically move all the way to the end, whereas the Laser Leviathan is good close range and it's good long range, but of course close range is a massive target, so it's going to get shot at straight away, and that's basically what they're going for, guys. And the same with the plasmas. Plasma pulsar, not going to do an incredible amount of damage to the enemy, but you can have loads of them because you can probably cover yourself in them, and that will give you a lot of redundancy and survivability. And whereas again the plasma Goliathan is going to be massive damage, but again a really big target, so it's going to be cool. Rail Piercer, same principle, I believe. You're going to be able to do more damage with the Eraser, obviously less damage with the Piercer, and I'm guessing that they're going to be the accuracy might change on them. I'm not entirely sure. From here it just looks like the power and the damage are different, so what the difference between all of the different railguns, can't actually tell you. Nano healers, it appears here that the nano binder doesn't actually use any power but can still heal, so I'm not sure if that's an error or if that's the case. If that's the case, we're going to have dedicated medic bots that can just 10 shots per second not use any power. That's just going to be insane, but you don't get a lot of healing out of it, whereas with the big nano constructors you get a hell of a lot of heal out of it. So you know, a quick burst with those, that's going to be more burst healing. I think this is going to be more sustained healing. Not sure, it's just my thoughts, guys. Teslas. Now the Teslas, the smallest Tesla uses no power per cost per second, but only does 300,000 damage, and it escalates up to the top one. The top one uses 100% of the power, but does 776,000 of damage. The middle Tesla only uses a quarter of the power, but only does slightly more damage. I think they need to put another Tesla blade in to get one in the middle at 50%, or change the stats of this one to get it in the middle. But anyway, they've got a little final note down here which we will read on the next one. But that's what I can figure out from the weapons, guys. It's going to be interesting. We're just going to have to go in on the 28th of April and just play the game, and everyone's going to have to start again because most of the builds aren't going to work. Well, I know a lot of my builds aren't going to work because, well, yeah, they're wrong. But anyway, guys, we will continue down onto this one. And this is the last one we're going to cover. It's the epic loot, introducing the salvage crates and forging, a new way to unlock cubes in Robocraft. Based on leaderboard position, you will get rusted bronze, silver, gold or diamond crate, and if you are the top of the leaderboard, you will get a plutonium crate. Now you will also get a plutonium crate if you purchase one in their bundle scheme that they're going to be starting. So 3 ways to get the salvage crates, guys. You get a daily crate if you log in every day. Well, I'll be getting one every day because I do log in every day. You get one from battle rewards, playing matches in all game modes. So all game modes, guys, are going to give us the chance to get a salvage crate. Longer mode crates have more items, which is pretty obvious. I mean, you go into a deathmatch, you might last 30 seconds, you might last a couple of minutes, whereas a BA will be anything up to 20 minutes long. You can also purchase them from the shop in bundles. Crates randomly drop an assortment of common items, uncommon items, rare items, epic items and legendary items. So, common items, probably guessing going to be cubes, aero rods, you know, things like that, different cubes. Uncommon items, weapons, shields perhaps. Rare items, as you can see here, glass, maybe vapor trails, you know, that sort of stuff. Legendary items are probably going to be the carbon stuff like you see here, so the carbon thrusters, carbon weapons. Hopefully they're going to put in more carbon plasmas and things like that, because that would be really good. They could actually really get this going. And epic items, I don't quite know why a speedo would be an epic item. I think I've purchased a couple of both and I don't think I've ever used them, so I'm not sure how they could be classed as epic items. But anyway, guys, that's how the items are going to come out in the boxes. So it's going to kind of be, it's like, well, it's a lottery basically as to what you get. But any cube dropped can be used on your bot regardless of player level. So you can have anything, guys. So you could be a level 1, get a carbon 6 thruster and stick it straight on your bot and it wouldn't matter. So they're giving us more freedom and more choice. So don't want items in your crate? You can recycle your unwanted items into robits. Use robits to forge new cubes, like a shotgun. Or you can forge bots from the CRF, which is going to be brilliant because that's probably what I'm going to use them for, guys, to get all your bots off the CRF. And the daily login bonus on the right hand side there, guys, we'll go back to the top. On the first day you'll get a rusty one, second day bronze, silver, gold, diamond, and then on day 5 you'll get a plutonium. Day 6 plus you get plutonium. So does this mean that for every day after 6 that I log in, I will get a plutonium crate every single day? Because if that happens, that's going to be cool. That's going to be wicked. But basically, a final note, guys. They just want to say a huge thank you to all of us crafters that have stayed with them during Robocraft's many huge balance changes and mechanic reworks of the past. Yes, a few of them have frustrated the hell out of me, and I've seriously had to put the game down for a couple of weeks because I just couldn't get back into it. It really annoyed me. But there's just something about this game, you know, it's like it's Lego that you can fight with. It's amazing. I just love it. I know it's not Lego, but I used to have Lego as a kid and I used to build robots and things, and it's just brilliant. Anyway, this final large balance change and new progression system is a huge leap towards Robocraft moving into beta and end of early access later this year. So I just want to wish Freejam good luck. I hope they can get it into beta. I hope it will come out of early access. I hope this doesn't actually break the game completely. I hope it actually helps the game and gets a lot more people into it, and you know, just gets people playing, because we need people in the game to play. Come on, it's getting boring. No, it's not. It's brilliant. There's still thousands of people that play this game. But anyway, I'm waffling again, guys. So I'm just going to leave you with, if you've liked what you've seen today, click the like button for us. It helps us out immensely. If you've got any questions, comments, messages or suggestions, if you want to drop them down below. You guys always have conversations on these videos, so I'll just leave it up to you in the comments. But anyway, guys, till the next one, see you later.